Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the reason we're in Vegas. It's Sick New World Day. Oh, you're going to do some devil horns.
Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
There's no in the bottom corner. So welcome. It's technically day 2 and we're off to Sick New World. It is the reason why we came to Vegas.
Yeah.
It is Saturday the 27th of April. It's about 6 a.m. We've been up for a couple of hours.
We've got our wrist. Sorry, I nearly biffed you in the face
There we are.
We've got our wristbands on, so
Don't want to make the day any more expensive by breaking my glasses.
yes, no, thank you. Yeah, so this morning, I woke up and I was like, oh, I feel like I've had a long sleep. 4 hours.
Yes.
I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, but luckily it felt like I had a sleep.
Yeah.
I have taken some headache tablets. I think it's just due to dehydration because we spent $8.50 on a bottle of water from the hotel last night.
So if this is the first video of our Vegas trip you're seeing, welcome. We're Ellie and Mitchell and we vlog Disney World mostly, but we've come to Vegas. It's 10 years since we were last in Vegas, so it's very, very different. We were here 10 years ago to get married, and this time we're here to go to a festival.
This hotel wasn't here.
This hotel, there's loads of stuff that wasn't here. We'll show you the view in a moment, but to the festival, you can see the festival grounds from where we're staying.
Yeah, which is that's super cool.
I've already said the date, but the festival times, what did it start, 11 o'clock?
Yeah, it starts at 11 and runs till midnight. For the bands that we want to see.
It's pretty full on day.
It is.
That's why we come.
We start at 12:20 with Spirit Box for you.
Yeah, then it is just bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam.
I think there's
all the way until like 3.
There might be a lull between sort of like 5 and 7 when we hopefully will find some food.
Might be able to get some, might be able to eat. I did see that you can leave and come back if you wish.
We could go back to the Fontainebleau and go back out for pizza because
there's so many places to eat.
You will hear about this, but last night we were so rushed, so quick. I gobbled my pizza. I didn't even have a chance to be like, oh my god, this is like my first Vegas treat. So I feel like I was robbed of that pizza experience.
Maybe 2 slices.
Oink.
Before the festival, because it's super early, we're going to go and grab some breakfast. Apparently, Vegas never sleeps.
Yeah, because I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, what time do things open? Like they're 24 hours. Yeah. Most of the stuff is 24 hours. So we're actually just going to go to Denny's, I think, and have some pancakes because it's easy. It's literally down the road. And then next to Denny's, there's a Walgreens and a 7-Eleven. So we can get some. I desperately need some kind of energy drink today.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day.
It is going to be a long day. You can't take drink with you into the festival or anything like that. And I've had to buy a
So if you're going to the festival today, don't take your drinks with you.
Don't take no drinks, kids. I've had to buy a stupid flat pack water bottle because we'll get into the rules and regulations later.
Yes.
So I'm going to drink what I can now.
Yeah, we're going to get a nice big breakfast. It's the first time that we've been able to just pop out and sort of walk around. So we're going to do that. And Denny's, I guess, is a bit of a throwback to when we got married. So it'd be nice to go because there was one right near the hotel.
Also, everything takes ages in Vegas. To get out of the hotel complex itself is a good 10-15 minutes.
Yes.
Just to get out there because everything's
so
blooming big.
Obviously we're vlogging on the camera now, proper mics, proper camera, but we can't take any of that stuff into the festival with us. So today's going to be a bit iPhone
camera action.
Yeah, you're going to get some additional extra phone footage.
However, you're only allowed to take a little bum bag and we can't take this whole setup in a little bum bag.
Oh, we'll have to show you the bum bags as well because we've had to cram them in. It's a day out in the desert, you need stuff.
So there are some dirty windows as well, but where's my finger? There it is. This is the entrance there, and over there is one of the stages.
I think actually where the green carpet is, I think that's 2 stages. That's your main stage.
Main stage 1 and 2.
Yeah. Ellie just said she was vlogging and she forgot she was zoomed in. Honestly, novice.
My face is
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You see anyway.
This is just also to say, so we are at the Hilton Resorts World. And it is it's beautiful. It's really nice here. The room's lovely. It's a great location.
Yep.
So I just want to say, yay for Hilton.
Yes.
Let's go get some breakfast.
Oh, yes. We're in jazzy music. We're on floor 51.
So to use the, what is it, lift?
This is a lift.
A lavatory. You have to do your key and then lobby.
Thanks.
Well, no, because it doesn't work without your key. We were pressing 51 yesterday and it wasn't going up.
I meant it's fine to tell people you need to use the card, but then also to instruct on what button to press.
Well, they might have thought we were going to the conference spa or pool.
Or one of the other random rooms. 51, well, there's not even 51 floors, there's 59 floors. It's a big place.
Hi.
Level 1. This is the first time we've probably shown you the hotel. So there's the there's the shop with the $8.50 water. So, yeah, maybe don't buy your water from the thing, from the hotel.
Oh, I need to go to reception.
Okay. Come on then, mate, what do you say to reception?
I said to them, I just wanted to let you guys know that when we checked in yesterday, the toilet was already blocked.
Promise.
It really was, and I had to fish out. It was, I don't even know what it was. It was like a random loose bit of plastic.
Yeah, it was like really long.
Yeah, so it was probably like this long. Ooh. Like it had been broken off something and shoved down the toilet.
I know, like, put it down there, no one will know.
So obviously, because I thought it was me, like I just went for a wee. But I was like, oh my God, like, no. But then also this morning when I went to shower, I don't have long, curly, dark hair.
Oh yeah.
And that was all wrapped around the shampoo, conditioner. I didn't want to sound like a arse.
Yeah, we've got other stuff to do.
Give me some free stuff.
It's not very warm, I'll be honest. Weather Channel, hi, this is what we do.
But it is 7 o'clock.
Yeah, one day I think I'm going to change the name of the channel. Something to do with weather. It's so like nice and peaceful, like looking at all the...
That's because everybody was up like Vegas doesn't sleep. So like a gross bug walking across the sidewalk.
A gross bug.
I'm walking here.
We're in a different country.
This is like a tiny armadillo.
The hotel was picked because of its location to the festival, but I guess like a lot of the hotels are convenient to lots of stuff, but it's just really good location for us.
I think it is slightly a bit further up the strip.
It
so
is.
like
Yeah.
all the fun stuff happens down the other side.
Because when we were here, albeit 10 years ago, we wouldn't walk up to the Strat when we came up there for dinner. Like we had to get a cab back, didn't we?
You know, rookie mistakes people make. You think it looks close and really it's not, it's half an hour away.
Well, it's so weird, you know, you go onto like Google Maps and you're like, obviously you do your thing, you put your destination, your directions, and it's like, I was looking at somewhere yesterday, I think we were trying to find you like a Walgreens or something,
Yes,
and
yes.
it was 0.7 miles away. So brilliant, okay, great, we'll walk there. Google Maps says it takes 28 minutes to walk there. 28 minutes, what am I crawling?
Well, I think it's also like these roads are so massive.
Yeah, trying to cross the road is.
Trying to cross the road is like, it takes you a good 5 minutes.
And also it's a foreign country, so I don't want to run across on a road and get arrested.
Yeah, I don't want to be jaywalking.
Some people were last night.
I'm walking here.
It was bloody freezing with all the wind, and
Tad windy.
we were brave and we stuck it out. And then we ran home.
This is we did run home.
Yeah.
We had to run home. But this is like, if it's going to be windy like this, I'm putting my hat on straight away. I can't cope with this Hagrid hair in my face. So we're now off to Denny's.
Yeah, which again looks close, won't be?
No, we'll probably find it. Well, no, because Denny's is right by Walgreens, and Walgreens said it was a.
Oh, I can see Denny's. It's over there. I'll show you from this crossing. You can just about make out the Denny's sign over there in between the trees.
Oh, okay. And then like Walgreens, and I can see 7-Eleven.
So we were like all the way down there last time when we stayed at the Venetian. It's not lit up, so you can't see the yellow letters, but you can see the Venetian. My watch thinks I'm doing an outdoor walk. It's all happening.
Oh yeah. You concentrate on walking across the road.
It's like a mile to cross the road. Although how touristy is this?
know,
I'm filming us walking across the road.
They literally only give you 30 seconds, so like we're fine because hey, I'm walking here.
24, 23.
Oh no!
Bloody hell, it's like trying to cross between Magic Kingdom and the Contemporary. Niche. I wonder where all the bands are staying.
I wonder if anyone's staying at ours. So this is what ours looks like from the other side. But that's the Conrad side.
Oh yeah.
As we were wondering whether we had a, you could see through the windows. No, you can't.
No, you can't, that's true. Denny's, what time do you close?
Never. Always open.
The roads are big.
Well, you need to stop messing around when trying to cross a road.
How am I going to get a vlog together?
Oh, look at a nice doggy.
Ah.
Having a lovely time.
I didn't anticipate on when we were coming here that I'd be going to Denny's.
Me neither.
But when you get up at 4 o'clock and you want some breakfast and you don't want a donut.
Who doesn't like pancakes?
Exactly.
I mean, somebody's going to comment now and say that they don't like pancakes.
Didn't you tell me that they also have like, oh no, where did you say breakfast menu and there was a sundae?
Here, get me indoors.
Like Denny's is not the kind of place I guess we would normally come, but it reminds us of a very happy time when we were here last, and the menu is absolutely bonkers.
Brownie sundae.
There's like a picture for everything, which is really
Cinnamon
helpful.
sugar pancake puppies. Oh God.
I reckon I can have this for breakfast, a brownie sundae with Oreo pieces.
You can have whatever you want for breakfast. Yeah. Do you.
I mean, we've got all sorts of pictures of stuff. Do you reckon they've got just egg or anything like that?
No, and I think I did look.
I mean, I'm not going to go through every single page for you, but it was just to say, I forget which comedian it was. I think it was Eddie Izzard that referred to the Argos catalogue as the laminated book of dreams, which is not too dissimilar to the Denny's menu, which is just pages and pages and pages.
Although I do think
laminated pictures
Cheesecake
of
Factory wins on the menu.
Is. Although the pictures are quite helpful.
Yeah, they are.
Right, I need to have a look at this menu and see what we're going to have, and we'll check back in with you when I've decided what to eat. We've made our choices. I'm going to get this chocolate pancake slam, but without the eggs and the sausage. You said...
I'm going to get the berry stuffed French toast slam, but they do it on its own, so it's actually the a la carte berry stuffed French toast.
So we're going to order that in a minute, and we'll show you when it arrives. Also, Merry Christmas from Denny's. What's with these decorations?
I think it's supposed to, it's red, white and blue, isn't it? So it'd be like America.
Oh yeah. We were just wondering what year this place was last redecorated.
It's like we've come to the diviest bit of the strip that's not actually the dive bit. It will be nice to get something inside us that's reasonable.
Long day ahead.
We have got a long day ahead, yeah.
Yeehaw.
Because I'm hungry.
Is here. These are chocolate chip banana and then an unnecessary extra bit of potato on the side. And what have you got? Oh,
I have got the French toast. Yeah, with cream and strawberries, and it looks delicious. It is delicious.
Breakfast eaten. I overate.
No tip given.
No tip.
I literally just ran out of there.
There were.
I did pay.
I really wanted to do what we were told and go to 80%, but that did not happen.
Is it 2 or just?
Thank you. Yeah, no, filming in at Walgreens. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Yeah, so I did not eat to 80%. But
I don't need to look at this.
Quick, we've got merch to go and buy.
We do.
We didn't tip because she didn't come and refill the drinks. I was parched. There is something else as well, apparently. What is the other thing?
Hair care.
Her hair?
Hair. My hair.
Oh, I thought, when I was talking about no tipping, and I thought you said there was something else, and the reason you didn't tip was because of her hair.
No, I'm just remembering what I need to find.
We're starting out at 8 in the morning. We just realised that the merch store at the festival is open from 8. So we're going to go to Walgreens, then go to there, and then go back to the room, hopefully with some merchandise in hand. And also, we've not even been to the festival yet, and we're already talking about coming back next year, so it better be good. Right, this is just boring hair stuff.
Good for you, it is.
I have zero need for this aisle.
This one's for you, Tom. This is going to be my first.
What flavour is it?
It is Sour Patch Red Berry, Energy, Zero Sugar.
Yeah.
Let's see if that helps me today. Focus my mind.
No idea if it's any good.
Who knows?
Walgreens done. Hoods up because it's cold.
This happened in 2015.
Oh, now
Go.
somebody came.
So we're back up at the room now, but I'm going to zoom in because we have to, in an hour or so, join this. We've literally just come from there because we went and bought some merchandise, but we've got to go and join this soon. And they're through. They're all now starting to go through. Look at them over there running. All those people that are going to be like perched up at the front of the stage all day. Wonder what happens if they need the toilet. They're going to lose their space. However, we are still up in the room because look at all that nonsense. We're going to wait for all of this to sort of like disperse a little bit more. And then make our way, stroll into the festival. Adventurer husband.
Gotta protect my balls.
Not an adventurer at all. At all.
I just don't want to get sunburned.
Been busy bees today, haven't we?
It's been good, really good.
Who are you waiting to see now?
Bad Omen.
Yeah, we are.
15 minutes, hurry up.
Yeah, we've come like right to the back because actually we can see better.
Very peoply.
It is very peoply. It is very, very busy. I thought download was busy, but this I think we feel is.
This was a warmer, so that.
Yeah, it's getting hot now. Like it's been hot most of the day.
Which is what you'd expect, but it's really good.
Yeah.
We're already talking about next year.
I know. But no, it's been really, really good. We've not been able to like vlog at all. But we've just been having a lovely time.
Yeah, it's a good evening. Lots of good bands to watch still.
Yeah. Sleep token later. break.
We've got a gap.
Yes, we finally got a gap in bands.
An hour and a half.
Yep, so we're going to pop over to the Fontainebleau
Yeah.
and maybe get a cheeky bit of pizza because I want to savour that bit of pizza.
And
It's
over
only
and over and over and over again.
It's only one slice. I'm not getting a whole pizza. I'm not like oink.
I want some pudding.
You've got pudding back at the hotel, which is, by the way, everyone, there. That's our hotel. That's how close we are. And so the entrance is just there. There's our hotel. Yay for us.
Las Vegas, I need you to unleash hell. You know that they can't hear you, but only while it's dry. So when you face the truth, The story starts to fade for nobody. I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say another vicious cycle. So the moment you smile at me, my shadow dissolving, will you cleanse me with pleasure? Chemical cut that I can get down with, up like the moon and now lockdown. Stay for me now, I am altered. There is something beneath. She's not acid nor alkaline.
Okay, we're recording.
There we are.
Yeah.
Better. We're
This is
sitting down
this is
now.
a weird setup.
We wanted to review Sick New World the whole day, what we thought about it, good bits, bad bits.
Yeah, Sick New World, Saturday the 27th of April at the Las Vegas Festival Grounds.
We originally booked through Jam Pack, which is on the Sick New World's website. They were the only tickets still available. It links and it's via Jam Pack. We booked the hotel and ticket package and we thought, brilliant. We're international travellers. That's exactly what we needed to do. The hotel has been absolutely great. We specifically chose it because it was close to the festival grounds. And then what happens is we don't get sent the wristbands that we received for the festival because we're international. So I actually had to walk there on the Friday. I mean, we could have done it Saturday morning, but then it just would have been an absolute faff.
We didn't know how much of a faff it would have been until the morning we got there, but we'll get there in a sec.
I went on Friday, picked up, and actually, like, everything has been smooth sailing. Like, there's been no hiccups with bookings, trying to find references, booking numbers, this, that, and the other, which I was really worried about because we've never done anything like this before. I've never used Jam Pack. I was concerned and a bit worried that we've spent all this money and I've booked via this third party that I don't know who they are.
Every step along the way, you've always been like, okay, well, that bit's fine, but then, like, the next bit, what if that's gone wrong? Or the next bit, the next bit, the next
So for
bit.
anybody who does find this video because of Sick New World and they're thinking of going and they don't know, Jam Pack have been great. Their communication has been great. It's all been really, really good.
I would say there has been, but it's also not necessary to do that. Like, we only booked through them because by the time we decided we want to go to the festival, the individual tickets on themselves were sold out. As it turns out, there was another wave. So, I think the next time we do this, we'll book earlier, so we'll just buy the tickets and then we'll book our own hotel.
But then some people also like just to have a package.
Well, I know some
together.
people do.
It's all just in one place.
It will be more expensive doing it that way, and we've not seen, there was no benefit to doing it. It was just very, very easy and convenient, thankfully, to have them that way.
Yeah. Coming to the hotel, they had the reservation, no problem. Picked up the wristbands, absolutely no problem. I'd say the first little hiccup that we encountered with the festival is that on the morning of the festival, the merchandise was supposed to be open from 8 a.m. So we went down 8 o'clock and they didn't open the gates.
Before the gates, one also thing to mention the day before when picking up the tickets, because this might be something that you want to know, can you upgrade the tickets? Because we bought general admission tickets. We're already paying quite a lot with the hotel and the additional monies that we would be spending because of the hotel aspect of it. Because you can get VIP, GA plus, general admission plus, and then general admission. So we just bought general admission. So the lineup was out, then the set times came out, and then the festival map. The times and the map combined made us want to upgrade our tickets to VIP, and you can't.
No. They said to me on the Friday when I went to go and pick up the wristbands, I said, is there any, and there was at the time still VIP tickets.
Yes.
And so I said, is there any chance, is it a possibility for us to upgrade our general admission to VIP? And they said, no, we don't do upgrades, you have to repurchase the ticket.
Because we had a few different options. We had Jam Pack, who we booked it through, and we had the festival itself.
Yeah, so Sick New World wouldn't upgrade our tickets because we bought them through Jam Pack.
Yeah, like
so
regardless.
Sick New World, the website before we came couldn't
Yeah.
help us because of who we booked it
Yeah,
through.
and Jam Pack said we couldn't do anything with the ticket because it was 30 days. It was less than 30 days. I presume if it had been more than 30 days, they probably wouldn't have upgraded us. They probably would have just cancelled, refunded, and we would have to buy the new tickets.
Yeah, well, it was the day before the
Yes,
festival
it
we
was.
tried this, so
Yeah.
plan ahead, kids.
Be a bit more organised. Not having VIP didn't hinder the day at all, but we'll get into that. So you were saying about the gates in the morning.
Yeah, so the gate should have opened at 8 o'clock for people to go and buy merch because the festival didn't open till 11. 8 o'clock, fine, we went down there.
And that's what it said on the website, didn't it? Like, because
Yeah.
it was the merch pop-up store, yeah.
Yeah, basically to get into the festival grounds, there's like white metal barriers that are like sliding gates, and there were like 2 gate entrances. So people were just like lined up randomly. Nobody was really queuing. There was just a load of people at like I think it was 20 to 9. They finally came and opened the gates, but what they then did was people that were standing at these gates where we were, they said you need to move over to those gates because they've been waiting 2+ hours, and we were like, we've all been waiting a long time. There wasn't that many people at 8 o'clock, was there?
No,
There wasn't
it
even a
was
queue at that point. It was just
Yeah.
people lined up,
Yeah,
like
just in
along
groups
the.
sitting around.
Yeah, they opened the other gates, but only slid them open a little bit and was just letting the people on this side through. And like people this, like our side, were getting mad and they were like trying to pull the gates open.
People were there because the website said 8 o'clock. You know, we were there specifically to just go to the pop-up merch tent because we couldn't go the
Yeah.
day before.
But there were people that were there to literally queue to get in line.
Yeah, I think a couple of interesting things about those people queuing to get in line was we heard other people saying that the entry system was very different this year to last year. Our plan was always, because we can see the festival from the hotel, you probably would have seen that already, but we would just go into the pop-up to get the merch, going to come back to the hotel, go and have breakfast, etc., and then head back out once the chaos kind of died down. The chaos didn't die down at all, such that we even missed the first band that we wanted to see. Somewhat on us because we were sat in the room looking at the crowd.
I know, but you don't like.
Kind of wasn't
you know,
moving.
their system was slow. Very quickly back to the merch. We queued, and actually the queue for merch it was like queuing for Disney really. Like it was a constant moving queue. We didn't stand still, and we weren't in a queue for very long at all. Even though there was like what felt like hundreds of people in the queue. Their merch was crap.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like the design wise, because there was quite a few that I enjoyed, but the quality.
And it was
expensive.
Yeah.
So I got a hoodie, and I wanted it to be an oversized hoodie, and like because like you're all rushed and there's so many people around, and I was like, oh. So I tried a medium first. Like obviously I probably could have tried it on, but like there's loads of people. And then I was like, no, maybe like can I have a look at the large and extra large? And then I ended up choosing the extra large because I wanted it to be like big, oversized. It's an American extra large, like it is massive.
Yeah.
It's like almost down to my knees. Rookie error on my
And
behalf.
it's really
It's
thin.
really thin. There's like thread hanging off of it, and it was $80. And you've bought a t-shirt that's for you it was a weird shape.
Yeah,
Again, it's really thin, not great quality, and that was $45.
Yeah, it's really hard to gauge. They're happy to let you see it, but you know, I mean, I'm just holding it up for size, making sure it fits
Yeah,
over
and
here
it's-
rather than like
and
inspecting the quality.
Again, with all
etc.
those people there, and you just feel rushed. So, and I didn't want to miss out on like buying any merch. So anyway, that was the merch situation. But anyway, so we were up here in the room, and then we expected the queues to die down. They didn't. They were just getting all what felt like bigger and bigger. Then we just said, right, 11:30, come on, we're gonna have to bite the bullet. When do we need to go? Didn't really factor in the walk from the room to the end of the hotel.
It took a half an hour to get from the room because we were there from about 12. You could see from the room, it was like I'm trying to understand. There were 3 points where they were stopping people, and it's
In the
like,
queue.
Yeah, what were those 3 points? Interesting, we hear people saying that it wasn't like that last year, but one of the main first things, I wonder why they don't do it the way that I thought they would, was about the age limit. for drinking.
So you had to have your ID ready so they could check it, so then they could give you a wristband to say that you were 21 plus, so that when you go to buy a drink, they just need to see your wristband.
The first line, the first set of barriers were the check your ID for 21 pluses.
And get your wristband.
So they're giving you like the 21 plus wristband. Then you go through security/badge check. So that's another holding point. And then the third one is where they scan the ticket. But that first one where they're doing the age check feels somewhat unnecessary because, you know, in this day and age you can upload your passport details, your driving license, whatever. So I don't know why they can't sell you a specific 21 plus band.
It can, like, people can forge it. Yes, they can bring forged ones here, but it's probably like, how do you verify somebody's ID is a valid one?
It felt like not unnecessary because of course they've got to do it, but it took a long time. It shouldn't take that long.
We were well over an hour.
Yeah.
Just in that bit of queue.
And interestingly, if we waited over an hour to get through, and we eventually got through, thankfully, and it all kind of moved okay. Those people at 8 a.m. that were sort of queuing and waiting with us, that eventually at 8:40 got let through and went to the barrier. Given that the festival opens at 11 or 11:10 was the first band, they didn't start letting people through till I think it was about 10:45. Even those people that were there from God knows what time in the morning, even if someone's queuing from like 7:30, in over an hour later, then over 2 hours at the barriers just to get through, that's like 3 hours time, and they still wouldn't have made the first band because of how long it might take to get through. Yeah, so I think it was long. So I hope that they do something about that next year. As soon as you get in, like literally step by step, you get through the barriers, and then you're greeted with like the purple carpet and the big Sick New World sign, and there's lots of people gathered around. It's a really nice entrance into the festival.
Yeah. So you walk in, you're greeted with this. They've got like a Sick New World like sign up. Photo opportunities, that kind of stuff. And then there's lockers. So we bought a locker. It was $30.
You rent those through Sick New World.
The lockers are already there. We decided we were running late, so we weren't going to put our stuff in the lockers anyway. So there was a whole row of like food and bar stalls. And I kid you not, like Download could learn from that because the festival was heaving, and at not one point did I see anybody having to queue for a drink.
It's big difference to an English festival.
Yeah, no queuing for drink. There was only like a couple of stalls that were obviously very popular that had a line, but everywhere else was like we got food within minutes.
Yeah.
But as we walked in, there were two main stages. They're side by side by each other, and what happened is that one band would play on this stage. They'd finish, and then the next band immediately starts on the other stage. There's no waiting around. There's no like, oh, in 45 minutes this band's on next. It's literally like band.
The later the day got on, the bigger that gap got, and it was never a huge gap. But certainly at the beginning of the day, it was literally one band finished, another one started. The lineup is so good. There's so many bands that you want to see. You could literally spend all day without a moment to rest.
So you've got, was it Gold Stage and Red Stage? They were the two main. So what they did is when somebody was on Gold Stage, we'll start with Lorna Shore because that's who I love. They were on Red Stage. They've got screens that you can see everybody. Rather than just having it on the two screens on their bit of stage, it was on the 3 screens which was over on the Gold Stage as well. So no matter where you stood, you could still see, even though we were over on this side. Oh, because then that happened, we stayed where we were, and then it was Ice Nine Kills on the Gold Stage, and we just turned our heads instead. And because of the 3 screens across 2 stages, it was great. So they used all the screens for whatever band was on whatever stage, which was really good. I was also very surprised. So they had a spiral stage. I don't know what the other one was called, and then a Diablo, which I think was in a tent. But the spiral stage, I was a bit worried that they weren't going to have screens because it was a smaller stage, but they did have screens, and it was fantastic.
Talking of screens,
yeah.
While we're on the screens, something else that was a real positive here is what they did with the screen. If you've been to other festivals, certainly any festival that I've been to, the screens are screens. You know, they're just showing you what's on the stage, a bit like any concert, gig, venue, what have you. They're just showing on a large screen what you probably can't see from your seat or your location. But the screens here, They were doing stuff like different colours, like when we were watching Lorna Shore, which the first band we saw, and straight away you're sort of watching the screens like it's going all fuzzy or flickering with the drums, etc. Like there was just some effects.
Oh yeah, it's almost like the effects were in time with like the beat of the drum.
Because it just makes it a bit more visually entertaining rather than just, you know, obviously you're already hearing the band and you're watching them on screen, but that was really good.
They were the stages, like obviously like there were bands that we loved. We had a great time seeing them, but there are other things about the festival which I thought were fantastic. The amount of food stalls and bar stalls that were there. I kind of touched on this earlier, that no one had to wait for a drink. Like you literally did not have to wait for anything.
A lot of the food options, again, referring back to other festivals, you've got like, oh, that food truck all the way over there sold this, or that thing over there sold that.
Oh yeah, they repeat themselves. So like, even if you are over at another stage, there were some like odd ones that didn't, but generally you can buy the same food
and in different locations. But not such that it's so repetitive that you're like, oh god, it's that again.
Yeah, it just means that like, oh yeah, I thought about that earlier, and here I am, so I'll go and have it.
Yeah.
I went to the toilet a few times because that's what I do wherever I'm out. But the toilets weren't like, obviously they were festival toilets, but they had toilet attendants, cleaners.
So were they any gender specific toilets?
No, they were just porta potty toilets things. Even in the severe heat that we had yesterday, they didn't smell. There was no poop up the wall. There were no blocked toilets. They also had outside, because obviously there's no sinks or anything, they had hand sanitizer stations. So you come out, sanitize your hands, which I thought was excellent. So the cleanliness of the toilet situation was brilliant.
Yeah.
Also, the cleanliness in general of the festival, cannot fault them. They had people coming cleaning bins regularly. We had like AstroTurf in certain parts of the festival, like where the stages were. People would come around brushing the AstroTurf up. They were like picking up there was hardly any rubbish anywhere. And if you've been to Download, it gets to a point where basically all you're doing is walking on people's empty plates with food, like leftover food, cups, like a massive plus. And everybody was in a great mood. People were there for the music. They weren't there to like drink and party like they are at Download necessarily. But just in general, the atmosphere of the people, you know, like at home when you bump into somebody and like, if you bumped into the wrong person, you know about it. But here, people are like, oh my God, I'm really sorry. Like, they're just like, the atmosphere was completely different.
But it'd be interesting to see kind of what they do, because people have already said it was different to last year. I'm sure they'll take feedback and pick it on. But, you know, from my perspective, well, I think from our perspective, the festival was amazing.
Yeah, it was. 100%.
I mean, the lineup is what gets you to the festival. You know, we were like, that's a lineup we can't miss. We probably would have travelled anywhere to do that. And you hope the rest of the festival, you know, matches it.
It was great. Absolutely great. I think if there wasn't as many bands as we really wanted to see, I think we might have struggled with maybe activities, because I know Download, there are other things for you to do. Like they've got fun fair stuff, and you know, whereas here there was nothing else apart from food, drink, bands.
You can leave the festival grounds.
You can.
So that might be something.
Which we did actually. We had a couple of hours gap.
Yeah.
We did go out to the.
Well, we had an hour and a half. And that was just enough time to go to a close hotel. Everywhere in Vegas is massive and quite far away, so the gap would have to be significant for you to leave the grounds. Like in an hour and a half, we were able to leave the festival, cross over the road to the other festival, which, you know, might not sound like it takes a while, but it does. Go in there, order some pizza, sit down, eat the pizza.
Update Instagram.
Do a bit of Instagram admin, go to the loo, get back, and we just made it in an hour and a half. So yes, you can technically leave, and it's very, very easy to leave. When the last of the 3 checkpoints, once you've gone through security, I don't even know if I said this earlier, you go for that security, which is the second barrier. The third barrier is you just have to scan your ticket in, or your wristband in, and when you leave, you scan out. So it lets you scan back in.
Prices of things, like it's a festival, it's going to be expensive. It was nearly $20 for an alcoholic drink, but then that's not too dissimilar from the rest of like Vegas. The food was, again, it's a bit like being at Disney.
Oh, and
having a drink and something to eat.
Yeah, alcohol is expensive everywhere, but all the water is a can of
Liquid Death.
Liquid Death, yeah.
That's what it's called. That's the brand, and it was $6.
$6, yeah.
For a can of water, but it is a pint. But we had the best time.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we've missed or that we wanted to say.
Well, if there is anything that you want to know, then please drop us a comment below.
Yeah.
because I feel like we've talked a lot. We've
Yeah.
had a great time. Like Sick New World was sick.
Goodness me.
Sick New World was amazing.
It was amazing.
We've had the best time, and I'm almost a bit like on a bit of a come down now.
I
Because
saw
I'm
some things online where
quite
people
sad.
were saying like, I've already got withdrawal
Yeah.
symptoms and stuff. I mean, I think, you know, for what it's worth, you don't know us, you might have clicked on this video and it's the first time you're watching us, but we were first timers to this festival.
Not the last timers.
And straight away, we'll definitely do it again. I mean, it's on them as a festival. This lineup was fantastic, and if they can even get close to it again next year. If you came, it'd be great to hear from you, hear what your experience is. If you weren't able to make it, who you'd wanted to have seen, any questions you've got, then let us know.
Ask us.
Yeah, we'll try and get, because it's very hard to. It was yesterday, and it was a real whirlwind, so it's really hard to remember all the stuff to sort of relay it, but we've just tried to go for in the main sort of broad strokes, as I say. But it was fantastic, and we definitely can't wait to do it again. So thanks for watching this very chatty thing. It's just been nice catching up and reminiscing on the day, and we'll see you for the rest of the holiday.